shipping stream, product research stream. My name is Chris, otherwise known as the Conversion Crusader. I am a dropshipping coach. I coach over at the Freedom Club, which is, I'll show you right now, a school for people who want to learn dropshipping. We've literally, and quite, I'm not exaggerating here, we have had thousands and thousands of students, and most of them have come through the program and are getting results like these. So if you are not into dropshipping yet, but you've been thinking about it, pop in over. We have a free course available. You can join today. There's a link in the description of this video. And I'm just about to invite my students in. This call is for them, but if you're on YouTube, you get to listen too. You get to learn. You get to have access as well. So let me do that. Let me invite all the students in right now. We'll get this started. Hello, excuse me. Hello, Freedom Clubbers. Welcome to Thursday night's product research call. My name is Chris, head of education here at the Freedom Club, and here to show you what products to run on your stores. Now, let me just get myself organized here, and I'll wait for everybody to jump on in. All right, I think we're good to go. Welcome everybody. If this is your first time on the call, I'd love if you could jump in the chat and let me know where you're up to in the course. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to say hello, and don't forget to drop in a subscribe. This is the kind of content you want to see. We are going to start looking for products right now, actually. Kylie, hello, welcome. All right, let's move you guys over here. And then the first thing I'm going to do is share my product database with you all. Give me a second. Let me share my screen. All right. This is a link to the product database. Now, this is my personal database, guys. And my gift to you. Hello, Ashley, welcome. So just to explain the difference, this is not the Freedom Club's database. Danish, you joined yesterday. You joined today. Welcome. This is your first product search session. Terrific. Welcome. Nice to have you on board. All right. This database, for those of you who are new, this database is a free-for-all. If you see a product here you like, go for it. Unless it's red. Don't use the red ones. So the way this works is I look for products. I look for the competition. Well, no, I don't do that, actually. That's your job. I look for products. I look to see if their ads have been running for long enough to give me enough data to give you guys a bit of an indication of whether or not it might be a good product to test. If it's red, and there are some products here that are red. If it's red, it means I've looked at the data. I don't think it's a viable product, and you probably shouldn't run it. That doesn't mean you can't run it. It just means you probably shouldn't run it. Maybe it didn't pass my BS test. Maybe the ads weren't profitable and their website went offline. But if you still want to sell a product that's red, you have to go do your own research too. Perhaps I didn't find all the competitors. Perhaps there's some competitors out there who are actually still making money. And that's up to you guys to go and take the information in here and go and do your own research, and then research deeper, because I can't sit here and go down a big long rabbit hole while I'm on stream with you guys. Now, if it's orange, it means that I've seen something that's kind of cool, probably could be a good product, but it hasn't been running long enough for me to viably say, yeah, that's good or not. Green products are easy wins, great for beginners. Not necessarily the most lucrative, but good for beginners to get in, get some sales, see if you can make a bit of profit. White products are really good products. These are your bread and butter. These are products that are probably going to make you more profit in the long run. And yellow products, well, those are products that either I'm already running myself, I plan to already run, I would like to one day run, and look, I put my hand up and say, you know what? I could probably really run this. And if you see my ads in the future, don't get upset. Now, the way that this works is if it's in the spreadsheet, it's free for you to go and use. You don't need to worry about who else is running things. This is e-commerce. Everyone's running everything, okay? You're not going to step on anybody's toes. We're all here to make money, and we're all here to find products that make us money. Just don't steal someone else's images. Don't steal someone else's headlines. If you're going to copy off your competition, which I highly recommend you be influenced by, but put your own spin on things. Make it better. Improve it. If you just duplicate someone's entire website and steal all their images, they will come after you, and they will get your entire Shopify account shut down. And you waste all of your time doing that. And you have to go and redo it. And you don't want that. So be clever and learn off your competition, but improve it. All right, so this is PiPi Ads. PiPi Ads is my favorite ad spying tool. If you don't want PiPi Ads, you certainly don't need an account. This is just the one that I currently prefer. And the previous one that I did prefer, it was pretty good, but this one's better. My opinion does change over time. But if you do want PiPi Ads, you can get 20% off. I've got a discount coupon called Crusader. Crusader, you can use that. It's in the chat. That'll give you 20% off your subscription. It is an affiliate code, so that does give me a little bit of a kickback if you do decide to use it. But if you're on this stream, you probably don't even need your own account. You can do what you need to do with the data I provide you in my spreadsheet. Then you can use Facebook ad library if you want, and that can be enough for you to go and do your own research. You can use Minia, as we do recommend the course. Minia is a good tool as well, and it's a fair bit cheaper, I think, than PiPi Ads. But PiPi Ads, my gosh, the data in here, it's fresh. It's fresh and it's abundant. So I highly recommend it. Now, if you're on the Circle stream and you're finding that my screen is blurred, you can watch this over on YouTube if you prefer. All right, let's go find some products. What should we do? Should we look in products? We looked in the product aspect of this last time. Let's go and look at ads. We'll do an ad spy today. We're going to be looking for ads on TikTok and ads on Facebook. We want dropshipping products, and we want TikTok shop ads and e-commerce. And the reason why we want TikTok shop is because sometimes you can find an absolute gem that isn't even on Facebook yet, that somebody has just randomly put up, and it just happens to go viral. If we can take those products and bring them to Facebook, we win. Okay, so let's say we're interested in things that have started. Why don't we? Yeah, we'll look at all things that have been started in the last 6 months. Cool, I want that. Last seen. I want last seen in the last, let's say, 24 hours. Give that a try. We're going to be looking at United States, Australia, United Kingdom, Canada. All right. Let's see what we find. Okay, we've got proteins. I think those are proteins. Man, that looks good. Oh, hell yeah. It's not drop shipping, but man, that looks good. All right, donuts. Oh, that's discounts. my head's in dessert. All right, duty free, not interested in that. Not sure what that is. Vacuum cleaning. All right. Big hefty vacuum. Man, she's really laid on thick. And this guy's selling. It's not something I'd be interested in putting on my store if I had a vacuum store. And the reason for that is I think the targeting for this is a bit too niche. It's more like professional cleaners. I'm looking to sell things to the masses. Something that everybody needs. Roll-ups, blue dress. Yomo, good to see you as well. Well, good to hear from you, because I don't get to see you. What are these things? Torture devices? Teeth pickers. Yeah, I don't see that as being useful. What have we got here? So these have been May 15th till July 31st, so they're still running. Only with one like. Okay. Okay. Runners? Okay. Ankle thingies. Only fitness. Interesting. Instant cool swelling relief. All right, that's got me interested. Give Facebook a minute, guys. Here we go. Only fitness. I'll check out the ad library. Four followers. It's interesting that they've only got 4 followers, but they've been running these ads since May. Must be making money. This looks like an easy product to launch. These ads, they're bad. Well, but they're not awful. Guy, is it better to start out with a simple creative over videos for first products? No, I truly do believe it's better to start off with some video and some images, honestly. This looks cool. This looks like an easy win. So what is this? Like a... What do we call this? What do we call this? What is this thing exactly? Like... Foot relief? I'll call it foot relief. Foot relief. And that is the Facebook ads there. Here is a link to their PiPi ads. Guys, this one's green. This is an easy win product. Why do I know it's easy win? These guys have barely put any effort in. They've been running their ads since May 23. They're getting enough sales to keep them on, but their ads are terrible and their landing page, while it's okay, we can certainly do better. We can 100% do better. So yeah, go for it, guys. Okay. E-bikes? Nope. Branded stuff? Nope, no thank you. Breathe right. That sounds familiar. Oh, these are nose strips? Yeah, I don't know about nose strips. I feel like they've been done a lot. Then again, let's just see. Where do I find you? Where do you get my product database? You get it right here. I'll give it to you right now. I'll give it to everyone over on YouTube as well in case you missed it. This is the product database. Enjoy. Let's take a look at these guys' Facebook post. These guys, that doesn't make any sense. Let's take a look at their Facebook post. Breathe right. Okay. 21,000 followers. They're doing well. They've got some decent ads. And these ads have been running for a month. They're pretty awful, to be fair. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to pop on the list. Breathing products. Breathing products. Yes, it's been done a fair bit. Absolutely. Does that mean it can't be done again in a nice way? I mean, the website looks nice. You will be going into a crowded market. But if you do it right, I think if you are into fitness or health and you could do a founder video or get a good influencer to do a video for you, I think this could be a pretty lucrative business. Okay. I don't know if I'd make it green though. Is this Facebook and Insta? Yeah, it's all Facebook and TikTok, sorry. Okay. All right. What are we doing here? We squatting flies? Swatting flies, not squatting flies. What in the hell is this? Farsies, what are you selling? Wasting money on skincare? All right. This looks like a typical dropshipping product. What we got?
Tone, texture, and hydration for a radiant.
Rejuva Labs. That sounds familiar. We've got a pre-sale landing page. Okay. Collagen drops. Check out their Facebook ads, hey. I mean, it looks pretty good. There's other collagen products out there that you can find. It's just one of the things I'm thinking in the back of my head, they don't have any ads running right now. Not usually a good sign, but sometimes they turn them off 7 days ago. Sometimes ads can be turned off because their account got suspended and they need to put some business documents in. Sometimes though, if it's been offline for this long, it probably means that they weren't profitable. But the thing is, these guys have a lot of ads that have been running for a long time. So it's looks a little strange that they're all offline. Interesting. I'm going to skip this one. And the reason I'm going to skip this one is I don't know if we can be sure that a collagen product that we get from China is going to have the safety standards that we need to apply it to the face. Maybe I don't know. I feel a bit funny about this one, so I'll skip it. Preppers. What have we got here? Oh, that's taking us to a Facebook post. No, we don't want that. Ooh, what's this thing? WhatsApp, no thank you. Anti-pigmentation gel. Don't love the idea of that. Is this more collagen drops? A ditch microdermas because they cause skin trauma. Okay. Hyperpigmentanol. Again, I don't love it. What if there's something in there that gives someone a really bad rash? What's this guy got? And unboxing videos are so good. Come on, Matthew. Okay, watch. I can speed this up. What do we got? We're a minute 17 seconds in, and it's a jumper. That is terrible. No idea what we're selling there. Headphones. Skip. So when you search for ads like we're doing now, and we're going through the ads that are live, it does take a little bit more to find your products. If you were here on Tuesday, we did a search through the product link up here, which gave us like instant good products. I do find we probably only want to do that like once a week. Give it a bit of time to refill week to week. Ooh, what are these things? Thermos. All right, let's take a look. Oh, these guys are going to WhatsApp. We'll skip this one. Man, I'm seeing a lot of products I'm not interested in. Let's see if we can filter this down a little bit. So let's come up, because what we can do, there's a lot of, it's almost overwhelming how much power we have to figure out what we want to see. So I want to see, we'll get rid of e-commerce. We'll just do drop shipping and TikTok shop. TikTok shop. Let's then order these, not by last seen, but by sort by maybe impressions, maybe ad spend. Let's go ad spend. All right, now we're looking at the top. Hopefully now we're looking at the top products. Nadia. Okay, this one I liked yesterday. Oh, I really love this. This is a killer idea. Once it loads up. Come on, TikTok. I'm showing you off to my friends. There we go. This is a killer idea waiting to happen. This really is, guys. Just in case you don't know what this is a plaque that you buy that has a QR code on it. And that QR code takes you to somewhere where you can see a video from whoever's passed. It's utterly brilliant. So they give you a video, you host it somewhere, and you set up a QR link to go to directly to that video, and customers buy that, buy these plaques for you, and the plaques go on the headstone. It is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to pop this in the spreadsheet. Grave QR code. And you might be thinking, hey, these guys obviously are doing really well in Australia. Oh, sorry, not Australia. They're doing really well. They've got a big presence. Yeah, they do. But doesn't mean you can't bring this to Australia. So they're advertising this in the United States and Canada, but they've got pounds here, so that must be in Europe as well. Here's a TikTok post. And let's see if we can find these guys on Facebook. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to make this yellow because that looks like something that I would definitely do. 100%. In fact, it's on my list. And the reason why you might not want to jump on this, but you also might, is because it has that technology factor there. You've got to figure out a few moving pieces. You got to figure out where you're going to host the videos and how you're going to make the QR codes and how you're going to make the plaque. And most people, that's too hard. So if you do manage to figure those things out, the barrier to entry on this product is a little bit higher than most things. Still fairly easy, in my opinion. Still fairly easy. I mean, on my website, we sell custom. In fact, my bestseller, if you're looking for my best-selling product, there's a reason why it's up here in the menu. Custom kits are my best-selling product, where somebody sends in a photo that they want me to make a kit out of, and we turn it into a diamond painting kit. It's we've sold probably 100,000 of these, and it's just got a bit higher barrier. What do you call it? Barrier of entry. Sorry, I forgot how to speak then for a second. Barrier of entry that some other competitors might not do, and because of that, it gives you a bit of a boost in the market. So I love that idea. All right, let's continue. Okay, we've got woman wearing hardly anything that I am too afraid to click on. We've got hair curler that we looked at before. We've got milk extraction. Now, you might think that sounds like a great product. And you know what? Obviously, it's a helpful product for mothers. I haven't seen a student be able to make that profitable yet. And I think the reason why is because the amount of women who are in the market for that kind of product is fleeting. And I have a feeling that maybe it's a sort of product that maybe you buy as a mother for your daughter or your daughter-in-law who's pregnant. It's not a product you buy for yourself. I'm yet to see a student make much money out of it, but these guys have it's a lot of impressions and a lot of likes. It's a TikTok shop, so I can't show you the actual product. Can't show the video. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it could be mostly creepy men who are watching this video and liking it. I don't know. A mum med wearable breast pump. I mean, maybe this one sells. I mean, it does have there's a lot of videos there. Maybe this is the one that does sell. You know what? I'm happy to be wrong. Hey, Chris, are products taken off my list as someone chooses it? Hell no. And Nadia, just give you a little tip. Products are not removed from the other database either. And There is no point in me taking products off this list just because someone chooses them. E-commerce is a free-for-all. It really is. If you see a product and you see someone else running it, that should not be a reason why you don't give it a try yourself. Because you might have an extra flavor to add to the ads. You might have an extra idea, an extra angle. So like I say, if I see it in the stream, it goes on the list. Even if it's my store. My stores are like, there's a couple that I found, they're on the list. Even if it's another coach's store, it goes on the list. Even if it's one of your stores, if I find it on the stream, it goes on the list. And if you want to run the product, go for it. Only thing that I say that you can't, that you shouldn't do, you shouldn't copy people's images off their website. You shouldn't take their copy. You definitely shouldn't just copy their ads. You need to make your own unique content. You can make content from other people's videos, absolutely, but it's got to be flavored up in a different way. You can't just straight up take someone else's content. And if you do, you run the risk of having a DMCA strike being brought against you by the other person when they find it, and they will find it. And if you get more than one DMCA strike on your Shopify, you run the risk of losing your entire store. And you run the risk also on Facebook, if you steal content, of getting your Facebook account banned. So don't steal content, but do absolutely steal ideas. And when you go and make it better. Make it better than what you saw. That way everyone in e-commerce is slowly getting better over time. So we're going to add a breast pump on. This is the first time I've ever added a breast pump because I haven't seen it be profitable, so bear that in mind. What I don't have is a website to give you because this is running on TikTok Shop. Now, TikTok Shop only runs in the US, and a lot of us are in Australia watching this. I will put the link in there, but you won't be able to see it. And there's no Facebook ads for this. But if you do use PiPi ads, you will be able to come on here and have a look at all of the videos and come up with and the images here and come up with a way to sell this, and you can go and find this product. It will be available on AliExpress and probably even eBay as well. All right, let's move on. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I had one of these in the list before. I'm pretty sure I did. It's a TikTok shop, so again, I can't really give you the URL for the store, but they've been running this for nearly a year. They've spent at least 250K on this. And they've had at least 1,000 conversions, maybe even 100,000 conversions. It's pretty good. So I reckon this is a good product. What do we want to call this thing? Rechargeable electric toothbrush. We'll call it a water flosser. Water flosser. Again, I can't give you the TikTok. I can't give the URL. I can, but you won't be able to see it unless you're in the US. But I will give you the PiPi ads link for this one. And you know what? We can't. They won't be on Facebook because anything that's running TikTok Shop won't be on Facebook. John, you have submitted a product to be looked at, and you've chosen, and you're awaiting my reply. Should you be expecting a reply for this? It says 24 hours, and you didn't hear back. Is it going on third day? Yeah. So John, I usually do my approvals 2 to 3 days a week. So the most you'll be waiting is 2 to 3 days, and the least you'll be waiting is 24 hours. It just depends on which day of the week that I do it. I'll be doing them after my stream. So sit tight and you'll hear back from me later on tonight. Hanil, hello, how you doing? Nice to see you, buddy. Nails. Brother Cosmetics. Interesting. Pin straight hair. Whoa, that's weird. Meriki. Hello, Meriki. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've ever seen a product like that. Let's take a look. Karen, welcome. Look how kinky that hair is. These guys have spent at least $250,000 in ads, 70 million impressions. This particular ads aren't even on Facebook. Let's take a look at the product. Oh, of course it's not there. How do I look at that? More detail. No problem, John. No problem at all. Do we have a name for this? Man, look at that beautiful, steady growth. That is what we want to see in an ad. Look at that. Damn. Does it even gives you the script? No. Wow. Man, PiPi ads just got even better. It literally writes you the script of the ad. Man, that would have saved me so much money. Merikai, you reckon it's saturated? I don't know, man. Maybe saturated on TikTok doesn't mean it's saturated on Facebook. And a lot of my students have made a ton of money with what other people considered saturated too. I'm gonna pop it on the list. It's going on the list. Hair waiver. Just what you're wondering, what shipping method I use on Homecraft. Honestly, mate, whatever the supplier tells me is the current fastest shipping method, because it does change. You can ask him if you're getting a slow shipping rate. You can ask him if there's any other carriers who can ship your product faster, and he will be able to take a look. All right, I want to do a quick Facebook check on this one. So, this particular hair straightener. I haven't seen it on Facebook ads. You know what? Let's do some deep research. So we're going to products. How do I want to search for this one? Maybe just search for hair. I want to see if this is running on Facebook. So we'll search Facebook ads. That doesn't look like a curly line, does it? You know what? I can probably... Is there an AI search? Search by image. Okay, I get the product image here, right? Where is the image? Copy image. Well, don't search by that. Image URL. Search. We can probably even do an AliExpress search as well, hey? All right, we've got Timo Beauty. Is it the same one? That's the same one there for Jazz. Let's have a look. Another TikTok shop. Pre-block. TikTok shop. These are all TikTok. Let's look on Facebook. Timo Beauty on Facebook. All right, cool. Now let's go see if this is saturated. How come I'm giving away winning products? Well, I don't know if they're winning. This is product research. I'm just giving you guys products that should be able to make you money. And why? Because I literally get paid to do this, my friend. I'm a coach over at a place called the Freedom Club. We have thousands of students. We help them launch their dropshipping stores and then scale. That's the big thing. We help scale. We have an in-house team of UGC stars that can make your UGC videos. And look, it's a free course to get started. And if you like it, you can sign up. And if you like it, to get access to coaches like myself, you can decide if you want to become a paid member. And that's why I do this. That's literally why I do this. Hey Neil, do my clients see that it's been shipped from China? Well, I mean, there's no point hiding it if you're shipping from China, but you can certainly reduce like how bad it looks by using aftership, which is something I could talk to you about in the masterclass that coming up at 7 p.m. Could I help you become better? Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. All right, TMO Beauty. They started running these. So these have been running 5 hours only. So these guys are still duplicating their ads. It's not a bad sign. It's just something you keep in your back pocket, a bit of information. There is a ton of videos here, which means these guys are trying, if not trying, they're still scaling. Okay, let's go see the oldest ads. There's so many of these ads that have been running yesterday, which means they've literally just duplicated their campaigns. They may be adding new videos, but it doesn't look like they're new. It could just be duplicating and hoping for the best. Hey Chris, what's been my best product discovery website? PiPi ads by far. PiPi ads is the greatest spying tool that I've used so far. You'll for sure tune in for more lives because you're just getting back into dropshipping to improve your life. Man, welcome. Welcome back, Marikai. Is it Marikai or Marikey? Welcome back. I've been doing this 8 years. This is literally my life and my passion. And I wouldn't say just dropshipping, but e-commerce in general. I do this for myself. I do this for clients. I've got an agency that I run, and then I also sit here and teach. Thing is, if you're wondering why a guy like me would want to sit here and teach you guys, okay, you like Marikai, cool name. Why would a guy like me sit here and teach you? Simple truth is, I mean, yeah, not only do I get paid to do it, so that's cool, that's nice. A little bit of pocket change is always nice. You know, my time's valued, but also by me sitting here and doing this, it forces me to sit here and do everything the right way. Go through the product properly and make good decisions because I'm doing it live. And then by redoing my basics over and over and over and over again, it makes me better at what I do. Same reason why an athlete is going to sit there and just do the basic drills over and over and over. And these guys got a lot of ads. That is a crazy amount of ads. Like, I have not seen a business with this many ads for a long time. So what does this tell me? It tells me that they're well and truly scaling, and that competing them could be challenging. Oh. What the hell? Here we go. $109. The website's a lot. There's a lot going on here. I certainly don't like it. Obviously working for them. Stunning mermaid waves. These parts of the website are fantastic. Look, to me, this looks like an easy win. You could start with the basic, what are we called? Freedom Club theme. This would probably be enough to get you a few sales. I think it would. I'm gonna pop on the list. Hair Waver. Turns out they do have an actual shop. And Facebook ads are right here. All right. Now you might think, hey, that's a lot of ads. These guys have been doing it a while. That's a big competitor to deal with. Are you sure, Chris? Do you think I should jump in? You know what? I've seen students selling all kinds of hair straighteners and doing well. What matters is how well you implement it. And the fact that these guys have so many ads, it tells me there's a market for it. And if you want to slice on that market, the only way to see if this is going to work is to give it a test. Now, this may or may not be the product that pulls you over the line, but if you make a store centered around this type of product and this one doesn't work, there are so many other hair products that you could test out. There's unlimited hair products. So go crazy, go nuts, and have a good time. All right. Where were we before? Did we lose our spot? Going down that rabbit hole? I think we did. I think I lost my spot. What's this one? Search hair. So I don't want to search hair anymore. Damn, okay. Let's go back to the ads. Well, we've done the ads. We got 13 minutes left. Let's go take a look at the product library and we'll see if there's anything new. Can I check out a magic wand? You want to start selling Halloween products? I would not bother with Halloween products. I think if you're selling seasonal products, you're going to make your life so difficult. It takes Facebook, depending on your budget, a week, maybe 2 to 3 weeks before you get enough conversions to even optimize your Facebook ads. What's the point in running a seasonal product like Halloween products? Avoid it, man. Go for evergreen problem-solving products and you'll have a much better time. So we're going to look for Shopify and we're going to look for regions, Australia, Canada, United States, United Kingdom. We're going to look, let's have a look, let's see what we find. Okay, we've got the pelvic floor trainer. Seen this before. I don't know about it. I don't know. It didn't look that great last time I looked at it. We got the micro needling pen. I've seen the students selling some of these. I think they did okay. These guys are using the shrine theme. It looks like, at least. Decent website, nice and simple. All right, let's have a look at their ads. Started July 30th. Okay, so we need to be widening our search here. So we want to see things that were first ad date in the last 30 days. Yes, okay. And I want to be sorting by, let's sort by spend. Let's see what we got here. What is this thing? A dog? A dog thingy. Rue Master. Gentle ultrasound training for a quiet home. Oh man, I need one of these. Any sports products popping off? We found one early in the stream. If you want to go and rewatch, there was definitely a good sport product I found. The things that I can recommend sport-wise would be red light products. They are definitely popping off. And it looks, from what I saw in the trend data on Google Trends, it looks like red light products are they got room to grow, is what I'm trying to say. They got ways to go. This looks good. 15 days duration, started 15 days ago, roughly, yeah, more or less. Decent videos. They've been running this in Europe, so Germany, Austria. I like it. I like it a lot. The review master is going on the list. Dog deterrent. We'll need to find their Facebook ads. The one thing that we need, you know what? I'm going to message PiPi ads right now. PiPi. Hi, PiPi ads. I have some feedback. I need you guys to have a direct link to Facebook ad library when I'm looking in the product info sections. Yeah, there probably is an easy way. What other social media platforms am I live on? So inside the Freedom Club, if you're a paid member, you get access to actually sit here and talk to me. And in the advanced, so the next stream that I do, which is starting in 8 minutes, it's like a masterclass. You get to actually invite me to your Facebook ad account, and I'll actually go through your account on the stream and tell you what to do. And I do, if you want to, landing page reviews and in-depth product reviews. I teach you how to do emails as well. And while you can watch me on YouTube for free, if you want to interact with me and actually get me to review your store and get me to review your ads, you got to be on the Freedom platform for that. All right, so I've just asked PiPi ads to add a link here to the Facebook ad library. How much is the masterclass? I'll be completely honest, buddy. I don't know. I just work here. So if you come into the Freedom Club, you get the 30-day first sale challenge here. You'll get access to that for free, and you can go through here and do all of the lessons for free. And then we have the Freedom Formula. This is the paid version, which has, I think, more in it. And you get the whole access to the Freedom Formula. There is definitely more in this one, and that gets you access to the coaches like myself. And we we got what 6-7 coaches in here that will handhold you the whole way. And my job is to actually train the coaches. That's my whole role in this company. And I don't know how much you pay, to be completely honest, because we have a whole sales team for that. I just coach. I just do the coaching. I don't really want to deal with any of that stuff. So I can't answer that question, but I can recommend jump in the 30-day sales. And you know what? Get as much value out of me for free on the call as you want. And if you feel like you're going to get more value from being part of the events, well, once you sign up to the 30-day challenge, our sales team will reach out to you, and you can have a chat with them about going into the Freedom Club formula, if you want to. Where was I? Microneedling. We're going to go and see if we can find these guys on Facebook, and that might be the last one we have time for tonight. Aluva brand. Is this them? This is them, isn't it? Few ads. Oh, these guys are fresh. Very fresh. Now, I think this is a decent product. Do I think this is a winner? I'm not sure yet. Micro needling. So, I know micro needling is probably a decent niche. This particular store, the dog products, I didn't link anything else there. Damn it. Oh no, here we go. Let me link the PiPi ads real quick. And they got Facebook ads. So I'll fix these up. Let me fix these up. Micro needling website, and let me explain. So that I'm doing too much, and I'm only a feeble man. I don't have access to other parts of my brain like the women, so I can only do one thing at a time. Micro needling store PiPi ads. I've lost the PiPi ads. Doesn't matter. We have the Facebook ads. Cool. So this one, I'm going to make it yellow. Oh, sorry, orange. The reason it's going orange is because there's not enough data for me to get too excited yet. I do think it's a good product. I think you can make it work. And if you choose that that's the product for you, I want you to go and do what I just did. But I want you to spend the next hour looking at all the competitors who are selling microneedling products so that you understand the market. And I want you to build your own spreadsheet full of everything. Full of all your competitors. Yeah, PiPi ads have got back to me. Yes, they're telling me that they have links to the Facebook ads. Not to the library, though. Yes, but those links only show me one ad. I would love a link to the library. That would be amazing. All right, let me show PiPi ad. So I got PiPi ads on my WhatsApp here, and we're just having a chat. That's how cool these guys are. They're like, hey, you got any feedback? How can we improve the product? And they listen. All right. So if you think that's your product, I want you to go do what I just did. Do everything you just learned or seen. You go deep dive into microneedling and you build yourself a spreadsheet of all your competitors, all of their ads, all of their landing pages, everything. You can even go down as far to document all their headlines and all their text on their ads. And that will be a swipe file that you have in your back pocket to look at when you launch your own store. So while these guys are in orange, you might find when you go deep searching microneedling that there's a whole bunch of really amazing brands out there that are killing it. And if that's the case, then this is a good product. But from what I've seen, that particular brand is not enough for me to get excited yet. Now for the dogs. Dog deterrent. We were going to have a quick look on Facebook to see if these guys have any ads. Let me show you. Let me give you access to the spreadsheet, Mirakai. This is my gift to you. How many people have access? A few hundred. But don't be deterred, my friend. Don't be deterred by that because thousands of people have access to these tools. I'm literally just making your life easier and I'm just giving you the first step. And if you might think, oh, too many people have access to this, these products are going to be dead. Absolutely not. Even if you found a winning product from any other platform, I guarantee you there's hundreds of people testing that product out today. What matters is how good you build your website, how good you sell this in terms of benefits, how good you sell this in terms of your USPs, your unique selling points, why buy from me, and how big your trust is. How you can build your website to make people trust you. That's what it all comes down to. And I don't care personally about competition. Look, man, this is my website. Who am I? Homecraftology. This is my biggest website. I've been running this one for 8 years now. I've literally in the background there, you see the Shopify thingy. Let me grab this. Oh, all right. So this is what you get when you've had 100,000 orders. Let me give you a close up. One sec. So this is what you get after 100,000 orders. I know it's probably back to front there, but you can see that. That's 100,000. And the wrestling belt in the back there, that's what you get from Zipify apps. Well, that's what I earned from Zipify apps. Once I earned $1 million in upsells. I don't know if that's I don't know if you need to earn 1 million before you get that. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe the requirements are a lot lower than that, but I got it once I reached 1 million. And it's all been from this website here. This is Homecraftology. And we sell these diamond painting crafting kits. Let me tell you, when I first launched this, there were already hundreds and hundreds of competitors. And I made it work. It's just building your customer list and building trust. That's what it all comes down to. All right, ladies and gents, that is it from me for product research tonight. If you stick around, I'll be going offline and I'll be back in 2 minutes for masterclass where we're going to deep dive into a whole bunch of stuff to make you more money on your store. So I'll see you in a couple minutes.